Hi, I'm Liz, and this is the Life Pro BioRecover Light Therapy Knee Brace. Now, I got this, and I have to admit that I didn't really know what it was. My trainer had told me that I needed to warm up my knees before I came to the gym. And so I got this thinking that this was the sort of thing that I needed, right? My knees have been sore for a long time. I know that it's a mobility stretching situation for me. So, warming up my knees has become a top priority, especially when I'm headed to the gym. So, I got this, and excuse the dog hair on it, but we have dogs in the house. And I really like that I can use it on both my knees. I've also been using it on my elbow. And it just is really easy to use. So I'll show you. It's made out of just kind of like, it feels like neoprene. On the inside, it has these light sensors and it has these really easy to use straps. The thing that I'll say is, I was actually surprised by which direction you pull the straps. So, normally, I would have expected that you put it in and then pull it back this way around. But these actually go in and they just kind of like keep going around. So there's not like a pull back on them. So, and then you can see it just basically like velcros to itself. And you can set this for however wide or however thin you need it. I will say on my elbow, I mean, your arms aren't nearly as thick as your legs are. And so I do have a little bit of extra space, but it still fits me okay. I just have to kind of like wrap this around real tight. So you put this through just kind of like this latch here, put it to the width of your leg. You just do this with two of these and all the way around. So it comes with, you have two types of plugs. So you've got one that goes into a USB and then got an actual plug. So I tend to use the one that goes into the USB because our couch has a USB plug-in. So when I sit down in the evenings to watch TV, I have been putting this on and letting it run for the recommended 20 minutes per side. So you can see that the little controller here is easy to use. You turn the power on, you can turn the levels up, and you can see that the red lights have come on. So you can turn this on by pushing this little one that looks like a little chart here, and you'll see it just kind of like start in the background. And if I turn it up, you'll see that it gets a little bit louder over here. So you can't tell, but this is vibrating just a little bit. And then you can also turn up the brightness of the red light. It's just got two settings here. It's got this all, and then it's got the 660, and then the 850 turns it off. But then if you go back over to the vibration, you can see that it's got a couple different settings here. I don't know if you can hear it getting louder over there. But basically, like when you hit the top level, then it just basically turns itself off. So what I've been doing is just basically turning it on, setting it to all, putting it to the level that I want for the vibration. And then there's a timer that you can set here. So you can just set it for the 20 minutes that they recommend. Super easy to do. So I'll go ahead and turn this off. The one thing that I will tell you, when I looked at the listing initially to buy it, it says compatible with a power pack. And I thought that meant that it came with a power pack so that you can use it on the go. The power pack is sold separately. So at least at the moment, I am tethered with the power cord to some sort of plug-in. So that's kind of the one thing that I wish was a little bit clearer in the listing. It says compatible. I thought it came with it. But so now you know that if you are looking for something that is on the go, you'll need to buy the power pack to go with this, and it is sold separately. So in way of experience using it, this is my first time using red light therapy. It's my first time using any sort of like powered knee brace, quite honestly. And I have been sore in my knees for a period of time, especially when I sit at my desk for long periods of time during the day. When I stand up, I'm a little bit stiff. And I've been using this now for almost 2 weeks. I try and use it daily. Some days, it just doesn't happen, but I've got it plugged in at my desk. So I do it while I'm sitting here towards the end of the day. And I can say honestly that I've seen an improvement in how my knees feel, especially on the days when I have to sit. So highly recommend this if you're looking for something, a knee brace. Red light therapy, vibration and heat. It does all of those things. And I've been really pleased. So I hope that helps.